Hi, Keith Mirante here with Coastal Chiropractic in Madison, and we're here going to do part 2 of what to do in the heat of the moment of a motor vehicle accident. And we just spoke about what to do right after the motor vehicle accident. What we're going to do is now talk about a little bit what to do in the following day to couple days after that accident. So after we leave the scene and we seek the attention we need to seek, what are the next steps that we should follow up with to make sure that we are taking care of and doing the best for ourselves?
Sure. I think the first thing you want to do or consider fairly early on in the case is, no shock, I'm going to say this, but consult with an attorney. Again, a lot of people don't want to call an attorney, don't think it's serious necessarily, but it's a free consultation. Our office offers free consultations for these kinds of things. There's no hassle, there's no commitment. You can talk to us about the things, do's and don'ts in your particular case. Everybody's situation is different, and get some of the legal advice or that you need right up front. Again, there's no obligation, there's no commitment, but that's probably the most important thing you do before you talk to anybody else. We don't bite, so it's something that we probably will take care of you and do it gently. The other thing is as well is sometimes there's time restrictions that come with certain things, so you want to be mindful of that. And again, the sooner you get a call to an attorney, the better off you'll be.
Yeah, and just like in many situations, everyone has certain rights and responsibilities about this kind of thing. You have the right to take your vehicle to any auto body repair shop of your choice. Many times you'll be contacted, or you will contact the insurance company from the other side, the person who caused the injuries. You contacted their insurance agent, and they'll suggest that you take your vehicle to their auto body shop. Just know that you're not obliged to do that. You can select someone of your own that you trust, that you have a relationship with. But more importantly, to the injury aspect, there are certain things that you should and should not do. One of the most important things is that a person who's been in a collision is frequently asked the question, will you give a recorded statement? It is your right not to give a recorded statement, and you really shouldn't. You're going to be asked to make certain statements with questions posed by an agent over the phone and have that recorded, and it's not really something you want to do. The other thing that you should do is not release your medical records. There's something called, a release, and an insurance agent might send you a copy of that and ask you to sign it. And what you're doing is you're giving unfettered access to your medical records to that insurance company. Problem is that not everything that has happened in your past is relevant to the potential claim that you may have. So you're really opening yourself up to more scrutiny than you need to.
Yeah, I think that's accurate. I think what you want to think of is that goes for whichever insurance company you're calling. So even if you call your own insurance company, or let's say the person who hits you, their insurance company, in either way, you don't want to give a recorded statement. The moral of the story is you don't want to pin yourself to things. There are things that you're not necessarily listening for, things that you might say inadvertently that end up making you have to backpedal later on in the case, and we can try to save you some of that agita a little later if you just don't make that recorded statement. So we generally have a policy, just don't speak to insurance companies. That goes for yours or the other parties, just to be on the safe side.
I think that's really important because this happens all so fast, and those recorded statements are being asked fairly early on. Mm-hmm. And again, we just spoke about your symptoms may not peak for 4 or 5 days, and they may go on for months. And if you take that recorded statement early on, when you're maybe not in the worst pain, that can be used against you in the future. So you made some very, very valid points there. So again, I hope this was very helpful. This part 2 recording on what to do in the heat of the moment after a motor vehicle accident.